Y'all, so I noticed like whenever I started to wear my hair freely the way I want to, y'all see it. It's locked up. Well, a lot of people would consider it what semi freeform locks, basically, where you just allow your hair to lock naturally, and you you don't get them retwisted. You just allow them to lock and grow naturally, right? So, um, I mean, and there's lots of debates and conversations and blah 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 blah. I don't care about all of that, but I noticed like when I started to embrace what I wanted to do, like this has nothing to do with the trends or anything. This just has everything to do with me being low maintenance, me being chill. Like I don't like, and this video is not like a rant, and it's not me explaining or justifying myself, but this is just for my followers and just people who were interested and clicked on the video. Just a testament to just always be yourself and be authentic and stay true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I, I'm a very sensitive, energetic person anyway. So I don't be around a lot of people. I don't like a lot of energy around me because of the sensitivity to it. And so, as I continue to move through life and, got even more sensitive to energy, I don't really, the way I develop connections and relationships now from the past is completely different, and so it just gets weird. I don't like going to a barber or a stylist every 2 weeks or every month. I don't like that whole routine. And then them actually going in my head and twisting it up. Like, you have to be careful of whose energy you're putting in your head. Okay, so even if I found a great stylist, where I go every week or every month or every 2 months, it's still a routine that I just don't like. You know what I'm saying? And it's still like, it's still a way to try to manipulate my hair, and manipulate me. And the way my soul and my spirit is set up is I don't do well with people trying to put me in a box, people trying to cage me in. Okay, so my hair, it doesn't want to be caged in. Okay, it wants to just grow and do its own thing. It don't need to be tamed and twisted, and it don't need to be relaxed. It don't need to be braided down. It don't need none of that. For me, this is my, I'm not speaking for you. No, I'm not speaking for nobody else, but for me, this is it, So it's so funny because, and then to wear your hair like this, you have to be, like, you have to have a confidence that is like through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Because people will look at you crazy. They'll be hearing what you're saying out your mouth, but they're really thinking in their head, like, what the heck is wrong with him? Why don't he go get his hair done? Why don't he go get it retwisted? Do this or do that? Like, it's funny because there's like other people who have locks that are around me, and they're not free form. They might wait a few months, but then they go and get theirs retwisted, but hear me, no, I'm not waiting for an amount of time to go back and get it retwisted. No, I'm just freely growing my hair just like this. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like people will try to pressure or project what they want to do, what they want for me to do or for my hair, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, this is my hair, this is my head. So, just because you feel like my hair, it needs to be tamed, that's not a valid reason for me to go get it done because you want it. Like, people, the way that people think is so primitive. It just blows my mind. Like, you are so surface level that you're worried about how my hair looks. And it's all because of what you watched on TV, and it's all because of the pressures of society, that you all feel that way anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm so confident in myself that I can grow my hair just like this. I don't need to go get it done to feel good about myself. I feel good about myself because I feel good inside, okay? So for you to think that I need to go get my hair done to look good or feel good or be accepted, it's just illogical. It's just primitive, inhuman, basic. You're a basic thinking human at this point, you know. And it's just so funny because people do treat you differently based on how you look. And this is a social experiment for me, but it's also my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep growing my hair freely. You know what I'm saying? But I notice that I repel a lot of people and I get a lot of judgy feels. You know what I'm saying? People look at me like, oh, one way when they first meet me, but then when they see my hair, it's like, what the heck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll try to make snood and snide comments around me. You know, I've heard people say, oh, raggedy this, raggedy that, or, oh, why don't you go get your hair cut, talking to somebody else but around me. It's like they be strategically trying to project their shots at me, throw shots at me, but indirectly. Because they know the type of person I am. If you're coming at me directly with some nonsense like that, you're going to be treated like the nonsense that you are, okay? I'm so unbothered, and that's just basic. Like, let's talk about something meaningful, okay? Let's work towards something that humanity really needs, right? You know what I'm saying? You're focused on superficial stuff. So because I'm so direct and raw like this and confident in who I am, they're never going to be direct with me, with coming at me like that. You know what I'm saying? With my appearance. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they'll go around me and project. Now, obviously, because this video is on the internet, of course, there's probably going to be people in the comments talking stuff. But again, they're irrelevant. Like, people like that are irrelevant to me. Like, y'all don't get no attention from me. You know, these types of people, they don't get no play out of me. They want to, and they be thirsty and desperate for the play, but they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I say all of this to say, like, anybody else who out there, it just be yourself, and be yourself unapologetically. It don't matter what people think. It don't matter what people try to project onto you. These are just projections. And you always got to keep in the back of your head, like, if they got a problem with it, then why don't go do it for your life? Like, if you want go get your hair done. If you want your hair done, okay, is your hair done? Okay, yes, okay, so then that's all you need to worry about. Why are you worried about what's growing out of my head? But see, people will project that and try to make you feel insecure or feel less than, all because you're sure of who you are and confident in who you are. So people come up against me all the time trying to test, break. But you didn't give me this confidence. You didn't give me this joy. So there's nothing you could do to take it. Like, people be trying to poke all the time. People really be trying to pressure me to get my hair done, or make me feel weird or strange because I'm growing my hair the way I am, because it don't look physically attractive to them. This doesn't look manageable and marketable in what society wants, because they want tameable people. They want people they can control. This is me, babes. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to live how I want to live. I'm growing my hair the way I want to grow it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so funny, because I be seeing the shift in people, and I be seeing the looks and crazy stares. You know what I'm saying? And I be hearing the comments. But I'm so unbothered that I just laugh and chuckle at it, because it's like, babes, really, like, there's whole, like, do you see what's going on in the world right now? Do you see what the billionaires got planned up their sleeves for humanity, and you're worried about what's growing on my head? Yeah, okay, yeah. This is exactly why the world is the way it is now, all right? But guess what? That's why it's just so funny, because they be laughing at my hair, but I'm just laughing at your primitive mind, because if you're laughing at my hair and judging me based off of my looks, babes, you're missing the meaning of life, okay, and you're a part of the problem. So I ain't even worried about y'all. We got better things to do, and we got other things to discuss. All right. If y'all like this video, though, hit the like button. If y'all are new here, make sure y'all subscribe. All right. I would love to have y'all part of my tribe. All right. Love y'all. It's Car. I'm signing out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bad bitches run the world, let me make it clear.